We're going to start with audio. So basically here, these are spirit boxes, ghost boxes that you're using basically white noise scanning through frequencies like radio stations at a high rate of speed. And I was very skeptical at first, but without a doubt they do work. So I got different kinds here. Basically these are 3 different models. These are like the beginning models, and then these are dual spirit boxes built in one. So different type of spirit communication. You could hook them up to the speaker systems, which it helps maybe enhance the audio a little bit. You could play with like the reverb, there's all different type of dials in here where you could just try to make the voices in clear so you know what they're saying. All different type of voice recorders. My favorite are the Zoom handies.
Zooms, yeah.
They're just the quality, they're made for like mini studios. And then like for if it's a house, like different bedrooms, maybe a basement, a smaller voice recorder, or sometimes I'll use these if I'm just asking a question and I want to play back right away and see if I got an answer. So once again, just different type of voice recorders. Here you have what is called the Ovilus, and basically it's a word database, maybe with 2,000 words in there. And the theory is the spirits could pick a word they want to use to help communicate out of the database, just with the energy and the atmosphere change. Like that. Here you have laser grids. So what I like to use them if people complain of seeing apparitions, shadow figures, movement. Well, you got a hallway, you got a staircase, you could blast it with a laser grid, and then you could easily see movement that breaks that, the lasers. If someone's walking by. All right.
Oh, look, man.
Oh, yeah. This is thermal imaging. I got 4 of these. 2 of them I didn't bring.
Oh, that's us?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So basically, I like thermal imaging. Anything living will show heat. You know how yellow you are.
Okay.
So the theory is anything non-living will be dark blue.
Okay.
With non-heat. So especially if you're outside investigating, it helps because I've been at graveyards, crash sites, and stuff like that, and you hear noises. So you take the thermal imaging. If it's an animal, you're going to pick up their heat signature. If you don't pick up anything, well then you're left with something unexplained.
Yeah. Wow.
And then this is just a portable DV. Like I use these going to the truck a lot at locations, but if I need to be portable, this is a DVR portable where it records what I'm looking at. So these are all different energy meters. So that energy sometimes you can feel in the room and your hair starts rising. Well, these all different type of meters are supposed to detect spirit energy. Also, it could detect if you have high EMF in the house, which could cause high EMF can cause almost like paranoia, skin irritation of some type, or feeling like you're being watched. Mm-hmm. So these are also helpful to go through a house and like if someone's electric at their home is bad, and this could be creating the feeling that you're feeling like they're being watched, or they might have activity in the house. So it works both ways. They say spirits can draw on high EMFs, but this is supposed to help detect it. Like with these here, you can put the antenna out and it creates its own magnetic field, and what you can do is try to communicate with something. If it's willing to talk, make it go off twice in a row, 3 times in a row, so I know you're intelligent, and you can have a conversation that way. And so these are very useful. This here is a day or night vision camera. It goes back to the truck, what we're watching. So of course it's daylight now, so we don't see the night vision. But these are music boxes, more of an EMF. You try to get these
EMF meaning
magnetic field energy.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's just different things. Sometimes different type of spirits, like maybe a female or a child spirit might gravitate towards something that makes music.
Okay.
So and this is what these stuffed animals are for. They have sensors inside
Okay.
that will light up and then will ring, make noises. So I have luck with these if it's possibly a child spirit or maybe even a female spirit, you know. So. These are energy pumps. So you got battery powered, you got electrical power. And the theory with these is sometimes it takes a lot of energy for spirits trying to communicate. So we try to enhance their ability sometimes with these energy pumps. So maybe they'll come through a little bit easier instead of like a whispering voice. Maybe it'd be more of a solid voice coming through the voice recorder. Or if we want them to move something. So these energy pumps hopefully will help them get the energy they need. So basically, these are different type of illuminators, IR, UV lights for night vision. For cameras like this, this is all portable cameras that I use, you know, handheld, or I'll put them on a tripod. And like if the run is so long that I can't get to the truck, then I'll use this on a tripod and record what I need to. Otherwise, investigate we'll have someone standing in the background recording what we're doing using these, and you can see there's different type of illuminators on the cameras already. Basically here, and then these are two higher end quality cameras that we do our main recording with. Night vision, you know, it has everything.
Okay, sounds great. And there's the truck. Go ahead.
All right, for outdoor investigations, I have a spare one here. These are battery generators, or a location that maybe has no power. So I'm powering some of the cameras up. I'm using it right here.
Oh, yeah.
So and there's no noise.
No.
So they're very good to assist on locations that don't have
What's
power.
all this stuff?
So after some of the stories I told you of
Getting attacked?
attacked and stuff, you know, I always keep an open mind, but now this is what I use for protection, basically. So every item I have here is blessed by multiple pastors, priests,
Right.
and stuff.
Okay.
Every time I get a chance, I have them re-bless it. And this is stuff I use. They call it for cleansing, smudging, saging. So the theory is with saging, and I'm a believer with this now. Before I was, yeah, you know, it sounds nice, but it seems to work. You know, after every investigation I do, we'll sage ourselves with a protection prayer, sage the truck, go over the gear, personal cars that might be on the property, and it just gets rid of any energy that's not supposed to be there, you know, negative energy or attachments or anything like that. People, even if I wasn't investigating, psychic mediums I deal with say I should be doing this daily, just because career we have, all the negative energy we come across, being the police, same thing with the fire department, doctors, teachers, you bring that energy home.
Yeah.
And this is why maybe you get a lot of suicides, alcoholics, divorce rates, and so on and so forth. So they always say you should cleanse your house, cleanse yourself. You know, depending. Some people do it daily, weekly, monthly, whatever works for you. And like I said, this is all blessed items for the evil stuff
And
that
this,
might be out there.
This here is like from the indigenous people. They do this, right?
Yeah, a lot of the Native American. This is what
Yeah.
the white sage came from.
Right.
So I use usually a white sage, and then I'll usually follow with Palo Santo holy wood. And then this is called dragon's blood. It's supposed to have a little more kick to it if it's a little stubborn. It's supposed to, but you know, they say you can cleanse a property, a house with that. It will decrease the activity. There's no guarantees you're going to get rid of it for good, so you might have to do it monthly, or yearly, just depending on the activity in the location. And then they say to use everything natural, earthly, natural shell. You know, you're lighting it. You go to every corner of the house, every corner of the room, smudge it. Even if you have a crawl space attic, open up the hatch, let it go in there. Basement, I do mirrors now. I never used to believe, but now I just see it seems like sometimes mirrors could be some type of portal or something.
Yeah.
So I'll definitely smudge it just in case. this actually feeds into the truck. I'm using it like a
Well, I didn't bring my phone.